So I'm going to show you exactly why you should always buy all of your camera gear and equipment with a credit card. So I was consulting with a friend and he was actually trying to get into content creation. And he asked me, "Hey Peter, do I buy a used camera? Do I buy it brand new? And what's the pros and cons?" I'm like, this would make an actually great video. So when I first started and I literally had no dollars, saved up a little bit of chunk change, I bought my Nikon D5200 right here. Still have it for roughly $300 $400 in cash. And this was when I was just a hobbyist, wasn't making any money from it. I just wanted to make a YouTube video. But when you buy a credit card and you use that to purchase let's say a $10,000 camera, there are a lot of pros coming with this. Because a lot of credit card companies want you to use their credit card, there's a lot of bonuses and things that are attached to associated when you buy a 5-figure item. Something in my eye. What the hell? It's beautiful, guys, isn't it? So, for example, a 2% cashback credit card, meaning that for every 2% that you buy of something, you get back. So, if I spend $100, I get $2 back. If I spend $1,000, I get $20 back. If I spend $10,000, I get $200 back. But the thing is, I didn't have this. This is coming out of nowhere from me just simply purchasing the card. So when you're going around and buying very expensive camera gear, you're spending anywhere from 1,000 to 10, even 20,000. We're talking about you want to buy a Scarlet Red, $40,000 $50,000 within a camera gear. You're better off one. There is depending on your credit card, there is purchase insurance depending on the amount of that, as well as you're getting 2 to 3% cash back. The next pro of using a credit card is that you are having the ability to write this off. You get receipts, physical receipts. In comparison, if you were to just use a used camera, paying it cash, you have no way to document this. The whole purpose of getting a receipt and you have documentation when you buy brand new camera gear is that if you have a business, link is description below if you want to start your own video production business. I have a full video on that right there, is that you have the ability to deduct your own expenses. So if your company makes $100,000 in gross, the government is going to charge you and tax you a lot. But if you spend $10,000 a year on camera gear, the government is only going to charge you. You can offset a lot of that for maybe $80,000 to $90,000 a year in only taxable income. The last reason why you should always purchase all your gear with your credit card is that one, yes, on the statement of there is insurance liability, meaning that if it gets stolen, damaged, or needs some repair, you have that on document and you can get that covered. If you're just paying something in cash, can you return it? Is there a return policy if you just bought someone off Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace? You might be out of luck for that case. And this is way that I recommend if you are frugal, you want to make a little extra cash, as well as have liability and business expenses. Always buy new gear, as well as having that gear be documented with a credit card, getting your cash back. And depending on where you are in the world, there are credit cards like Chase. For me in Canada, there's CIBC, there is BMO Cashback. Check these credit cards out. But if you are someone that does not pay your credit card on time, I do not recommend this. Maybe you're better off using a debit card. But for me, in my head, when I purchase new camera gear, I'm always thinking about, okay, credit card first, debit if it is, don't have that much cash left, and cash as a last resort. There are ways of buying a camera gear without just using a credit card. You can get your line of credit. You can get their in-store credit program. But, I'll save that for another video. But this is why I think you should buy all your camera gear, especially if you're spending more than $1,000 on a credit card for that camera gear. My name is Peter. I help you be a better content creator. Link in the description below if you want to get more serious about content creation, such as investing in making your first $1,000 from a video client, as well as what's the best camera gear and what's the best settings so I can get the best out of my camera. Have that as well in the course below. My name is Peter. I help you create something out of nothing. Cheers, guys.